Yes, I will, baby. You surprised me.
I don't think we can necessarily do it on this trip. Because I want to give you the best that I possibly can. And
So why did you let me tell my people that we are getting married?
maybe I wasn't clear, and I'm sorry, but I told you that.
No, right now I've told my family that I'm getting married.
You know what? I'm sorry, Niles, but I'm gonna have to call you out. What do you mean maybe you wasn't clear? You know, Niles is meant to be a honest person. He's meant to be a direct person, a blunt person, a don't miss any type of information out kind of person. He's not meant to be someone that's supposed to be here and be like, oh, I thought I made it clear. That shouldn't really be coming out of his mouth, to be honest with you. You may have your own opinions, but I'm not buying that. Like, you knew you did not tell her. That's why you kept telling us that you was going to tell her when you saw her. So you knew this. So why are you lying? Just be honest with the woman, okay? Because we all know, or at least we should know, that if Miles wanted to make something abundantly clear, he'll make something abundantly clear. In fact, anything that comes out of his mouth always comes out in a way that it makes it abundantly clear. Nothing ever comes out of his mouth in a way that suggests it's a bit daisy, it's a bit blurry, it's a bit fuzzy. So for me personally, I think it's time that we start to call out Niles on his BS. Because there's no way you're sitting here and you're telling us as we are watching that you thought you was clear. When he told us in the very first episode that we saw him, that when it comes to him and his social skills, he's always direct and to the point, and therefore sometimes it can make his relations with people on a social capacity a bit challenging. But he wants to have a different tone now? Listen, in the past, I said that maybe the reason why he does behave this way is maybe because he's encountered someone different to Americans. Somebody who's also quite direct and, you know, quite to the point, and also has a certain level of an appearance to herself. You see what I'm saying? You know when she's talking, you know she's talking. You know when she means something, you know she means something. You know that she doesn't mess about. So maybe that kind of rocked him. But to be fair, the way she is actually shouldn't affect him in any kind of way, to be honest with you. But let's continue.
I told them.
I want you to show them that ring. That's my commitment to getting married to you.
I'm confused right now. I need to calm down first because I don't know what is going on right now.
First and foremost, I respect so much the way she's handled this. We've had Sunny. He's had to deal with it with her freaking madness. And now we've got our guy here, Niles, who's had to, now we've got our girl here, Matilda, who's honestly, respectfully, has dealt with it well. She even said, listen, I need to calm down. Because, of course, it had been spoken about before about how she's got a temper. And that's something that Niles had to watch out for. But it was something that he hadn't experienced yet. And in this situation, blood is boiling. She's at a point where she's thinking, okay, you've mugged me off. You've misled me. You have embarrassed me. And now I'm going to be disgraced to my people because I told them all that we was having a big wedding and they were all coming. And now I've got to tell them that my dream man, okay, he's no longer my dream man because, well, he doesn't want to marry me right now. Imagine how rejected she feels right now. Despite the fact that he bought her a ring that he's now saying is a promise ring, that's not relevant. Because you have literally given this woman a story, a scenario, or a hope that everything was going to go smooth sailing with you two getting married. And let's not forget, he's already avoided being intimate with her. And now on top of that, he's also telling her that, hey, I don't want to get married on this trip. And he told her that we will be intimate once we get married for his reasons. So now she's going to process the fact that she has to wait until he comes back to Ghana another time. Until one, she can actually get down with him in the bedroom. And two, also marry him. There is no way in her mind she's thinking that this is going to happen now. She's probably feeling used. She's probably feeling as if her time has been wasted. She's probably feeling that as if she's been taken advantage of. And to make it ugly, she feels ugly She feels rejected. She feels that as if she's not good enough. She's going to want explanations. Now, here's the thing. She was so confused by the situation. This is what she had to say.
I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's a prank. I don't know.
Maybe it's a prank. I'm not surprised that she thinks it's a prank. If I was in her position, I'd think something isn't right. I mean, I don't know if I'd think it'd be a prank, but I think something isn't right because you won't sleep with me and now you won't marry me. And you're telling me you won't sleep with me until you marry me. But you're not marrying me now? Even though you know I told everybody? But you're going to marry me later and then sleep with me later? Just because you bought me a promise ring, it doesn't mean that I am guaranteed, well, if I was speaking as her, it doesn't mean that I'm now going to be guaranteed to be marrying you in the future, nor does it mean I'm going to be guaranteed to even be sleeping with you in the future. So you're basically telling me in a weird, strange way that you just don't want me. I'm telling you now, this is what is translating in her brain. Because it's not meant to make sense. She thought she finally got that guy. She probably thought that maybe she had him under her little thumb a little bit too. Because of course, whenever she said anything and suggested anything, he said yes to everything. Baby, let's go out to the shop. Okay. You know? He said yes to everything but the intimacy and the marriage. But the marriage thing wasn't supposed to happen because he already said yes to the marriage. He said yes to the marriage. He said yes to her family coming there. He said yes to her arranging the marriage. He said yes for it to happen in Ghana. Come on, man. So the only thing that he initially actually said no to was actually just the intimacy part. Yo, honestly, I feel like I'm writing for her.
If he comes here, we're going to get married. And he was saying, okay. So I'm not okay at all. I feel like dying right now. You are disgracing me right now. I need to go home. I need to go home, please.
Honestly, I've just got to give credit to the way Matilda and both Sunny have handled their situation in this week's episode. Bear in mind that both had two Americans come over and basically one hid a whole freaking ex from him, which is crazy as hell. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. But in this one here, we got a situation where this guy has literally given her the most hope than ever before. I don't know who's done worse. I don't know if Niles has given Matilda more hope or if Chidi had given Renee more hope. Because Renee came there thinking that, yeah, she's gonna spend time with a man, they're gonna have they're gonna have quality time like there's no tomorrow. Meanwhile, she thought she was having a whole freaking wedding. So to be fair, yeah, she has been mugged off the most. That is crazy. Wow. We have had a season. We are having a season of people literally misleading their partners, deceiving their partners, lying to their partners, hiding things from their partners, ruining trust between their partners. Yo, no relationship is surviving this season, you know? We got Wagner, who's got a man that basically won't even reply to her when she's at the airport, even doesn't even message when she's on the plane to make sure that, you know, whatever, doesn't even message when she gets to when she lands, hasn't even told her that he has no job, they live with his mom, hasn't even told her that his mom doesn't even know about her, but she does now. Damn. That's some crazy shit right there. What is this season? 90-day fiance before 30 days? Nah, more like 90 days. More like 90-day fiance, the deceivers. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, peace.